Hiya, come on in, get cozy. Hope everyone's staying blessed and protected. Everyone is having a lovely day. Here we are with a reading for Libra. Sun, Moon, or Rising. Now, Libra is an air sign, it's a cardinal. What else did I read about it? It's a yang sign. But yeah, I thought, I am in pain, and I thought I'm not going to do another one, but I'm a bit behind, so I'm trying to catch up. So we're going to get into this read. Oh, I just see the High Priestess, the Mystic here. But before we do that, I'm going to read from the astrology book. Excuse me. Like an energetic balancing scale, Libra is always weighing things out and considering the options. Being a Venus ruled, its need for harmony creates a love of beauty, favouring traditional laws like proportion and symmetry. Libra is sensitive to its surroundings, not only seeking aesthetic pleasure, but peace, balance, justice, and fairness. These people explore themselves through relationship, be it interpersonal or their relationship to the outside world. They use their discernments and connections to give themselves shape, making them natural in partnership and dutiful friends. Disliking chaos and arguments, they are caring listeners and judicious problem solvers. In excess, this thoughtful energy leads one down the garden path, lost in consideration, indecisive and paralysed by choice. Libra is not indecisive by nature, but it's an easy consequence of its quest for balance, as nothing is perfect in the physical realm. The key words are the energetics are beauty, justice and fairness, experiences, peace and balance, partnership and consideration, shadow, indecisive, flimsy sense of self. The omen. Imagine a house where each room represents a significant part of your life. These rooms include, but are not limited to, self-care, work, passions, relationships, and exploration. Walk into each room, noticing how it feels. Which ones are vibrant, flooded in light? Do any feel dark, dusty, or empty? Are any outdated or in need of organisation? Consider what you give to each room and what it gives to you in return. Your guides want every room to be somewhere you love spending time, where the energy you give matches the energy you receive. They want your house as a whole to feel balanced, supportive, and inspiring, and your life as a whole to be a true reflection of your soul. And I feel that it's the house that we live in this body, this temple. I feel it as a direct reflection to the home we live in as well. Air is the invisible world of thought, intellect, and philosophy. Like the open sky, it hovers above ground and holds a zoomed out perspective. Detached from the here and now, it's a high-reaching, forward-thinking bird's eye view. This is a completely mental realm of information and learning, the ethers from which ideas arise. It's a head in the clouds energy, removed from physical reality and emotion. Its inherent distance allows for pure thought, abstract and impartial. Too much air can manifest as emotional or physical unavailability, untethered from the present moment. The shadow of this energy is being ungrounded or aloof. A scattered personality or chronic indecisiveness could emerge. When lost in the cerebral, life passes without ever connecting. However, in its glory, air is open-minded, moving and progressive. It's considerate and able to see different perspectives. Keywords are the energetics, objectivity and logic. Experiences, thinking, learning, networking, sharing ideas, open-mindedness and seeing a broader perspective. In the shadow, detached, abstract, emotionally distant and aloof. The omen. Spend time in your imagination and allow your mind to open. Welcome new and unusual thoughts and ideas. This is a powerful time to stargaze and visualize the future of your dreams. If you feel called, share your musings with another and follow the meandering trail of mental collaboration. As a more long-term practice, permit healthy detachment by zooming out from your day-to-day reality. Remain open. Keep learning and expanding with the breath of life, and never forget every beautiful reality begins as a fantasy. So, but yes, that was for Libra. But yeah, seeing the high priestess here with the mystic, you know, you could be in touch with your higher self. Just see, dear Heavenly Spirit of the Most High, heavenly angels, archangels, spirit guides, ancestors of our highest good, we call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to protect our chakras from the root to the crown. We call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to protect our energy as we channel this message. And we call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to block out all and any negative or evil interference. And we call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to show the collective Libra exactly what they need to see right now. Thank you. We love you. Four of Cups, it can be kind of you know, a reserved energy. It's like, you know, rather than concentrating on what you have, it's looking back on what you've lost. And I don't feel that's, yeah, Spirit's like walking away there. You know, it doesn't matter. Leave them. It doesn't, never look back on what you've lost. Always look back. Always look at what you have. Oh, got the Spirit of Cups here. This, to me, I always see like ancestral. When I see it in Spirit, the Spirit is, look, this is love. We've got the Ouroboros at the bottom, you know. This is an infinity sign with this snake here. But I feel like someone is kind of protected here. The Cups is always gives me an emotional connection. And I feel that's to Spirit. An emotional connection to those in Spirit. We've got the Warrior of Swords here. You know, I feel like this is someone who's able to mentally agile, able to fight with your mind, you know, and your intellect. I feel like your intellect will win any argument. Three of Swords, this gives me some pain. There's been some pain here, some heartbreak. You know, I feel like there's a lot gone on, but I feel like it's made you grow. I see growth in this heart. You know, it's not a complete round heart. It looks like an actual heart. And but there's growth, there's things growing from that. You know, I feel like somebody could have been growing from pain. It made you grow. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels, what message do we have for Libras? Thank you, we love you. Freedom. Freedom. Oh, 9 of Wands, yeah. So I feel like, you know, we've got the Wounded Warrior energy here. I mean, freedom here. It gives me a sense of, you know, a release, kind of, as well. I mean, there's a lot of animals in this picture. I just feel like freedom, freedom. 9 of Wands, I feel like freedom from being in this energy. You know, a 9 of Wands, somebody in a 9 of Wands energy is someone who's got the barriers up, protecting oneself, being able to stand up for themselves. You know, someone who's like, I have had enough. And now, you know, she's sat down. She doesn't even look like she's ready to fight. She's just like, you know, yeah, I've dealt with it and this is how it is. But I feel like the sense of freedom is here. And it could be freedom from this feeling. It's 4 of Cups, because you don't really want to be sat in a 4 of Cups energy. I mean, she doesn't look like too happy. But, you know, maybe this is why I'm doing this reading. Someone needs to release something here. We've got the Sun. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck. The Sun shines a light on everything. You may even have sunflowers. I do. I think there's like 7 now. But the Sun, yeah, the Sun's shining. It's like, yeah, I feel like this is having a sunnier outlook on life. You know, I think after all, with freedom and the Sun, yeah, reclamation. I feel like this is reclaiming what was lost, what you know, don't be in that Four of Cups energy. Be in this energy. You know, I know it's the 15, it represents the shadow side, but I feel like someone, you know, coming out of their south node and going into the north node. I really do. The south node is where you're releasing things, going through the dark night of the soul. You know, the north node is where you might be able to manifest. The north node is healed, let go of things, not being a Four of Cups energy. You know, be it like Eight of Cups energy, walking away from things, people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Reclamation, yeah. 10 of Wands, I feel like there's something being a heavy burden for somebody here. Somebody's been carrying around something. And I feel like it could be just pain, heartbreak, you know, resentments even. Things, 9 of Wands is what things have happened to happen to you, to put you into that place, but you don't have to carry them around with you. It's like carrying, you know, what people have done. I'm just seeing the universe here. I've just seen the universe popping out, but we've got the Ace of Pentacles here. Introspection and 5 of Wands, it kind of came out funny, but I don't think these do reverse in this tarot deck. But introspection is going within. You know, a 5 of Wands is, it's battles around you. You know, but I feel like this is somebody's battle with themselves. I feel like going within it is like, yeah, I'm in a battle here, but I feel like it's with your own self. There's no need to be, you know, it's gone. I feel like the threat is no longer here. The only thing is fighting. Excuse me. I feel like the only battle here, that was Sheba. She was having her say. There was no need for that big noise. Yeah, introspection with a 5 of Wands. You know, it could mean 5 of Wands is always like contention, arguments, competition. There's always something there, you know. But introspection is like, you know, going within. Introspection is always going within. We've got the monarch here. The monarch gives me transformation. It's a butterfly, you know. Just wondering what the dogs are doing then. The monarch, you know, we're getting, I'm seeing a lot of majors again, you know. 3 majors, an awakening. And we've got the witch, which is like, you know, the magician. Awakening. And this could be somebody awakening to the fact that, you know, that you have everything you need. The witch has all the, it's like a witch means wise woman, you know. They get painted a bad picture. You see them in black hats and on a broomstick and fly, you know, it's associated with Halloween and all the dark stuff. But no, a real witch is someone who is able to heal others, and especially yourself. If you heal yourself, you are able to go and heal others. Yeah, this Warrior of Swords came out again. I feel like this is someone with the mental agility. You know, you can win a fight with words alone, even though she looks like she's swinging them swords around. I feel like this is someone, you know, who's winning a fight with words alone. You don't need to be physical. Yeah, I feel I'm seeing the strength with this 5 of Cups. A 5 of Cups energy. A 5 of Cups is usually a sign of regret, but here, you know, there's just all this growth. There's all this. I mean, they look like dandelions, but the strength. I feel like strength to overcome something here. And it could be something, you know, we've got the Spirit of Swords. This gives me, you know, answers to ancestral. There's ancestors out here has got your back. I feel like you know this already. I feel like a fighting spirit here. I really do. I feel like there's a fighting spirit. You've had to deal with something there's quite a lot here. And I feel like it's made you go more within. And seeing the sun with the monarch, yeah, this is a revolution. A revolution. The Four of Cups is showing itself again, but yeah. You know what it is? Talking about a revolution sounds like whisper. And I just seen the Temperance Angel. The Temperance Angel is like balance. It's like Libra. It reminds me of Libra. I mean, I'm not sure if Temperance Angel does represent Libra, but I would say if any card did, this would be it. You know, the revolution. Yeah, talking about a revolution, this awakening. You know, this could be you realizing, you know, because a lot of people, you know, they tend to think that things are too late and, you know, and it's like, oh, no, I'm too old now. But no, you're never too old for anything. It's just that's what society has made us believe. Death. This is something ending is a new beginning. I'm seeing with the sun, the monarch and the death all coming out in the same, or in this line here. I mean, this kind of gives me past energy, present energy, future. This is what I'm seeing here. You know, and I feel like this is your ultimate goal is freedom. Having freedom, it could be freedom of speech, just being free in yourself, just being able, freedom to be who you are meant to be, who you truly are. You know, a lot of people don't be themselves. They don't speak their mind. They don't dress the way that they want to, all for fear of what other people may think. But we're seeing the Five of Wands here, you know. There's some kind of battle around somebody, you know. It's almost like seeing the wounded warrior here, the way that I'm seeing it with the introspection and these Five of Wands, I'm seeing like it's like someone's bothered about what somebody thinks, but I feel like there's some look. We've got the Eight of Wands with this Ace of Pentacles. This could be a gift coming in soon because you know when you actually stand in your power and stand in your authenticity, the universe responds, you know, and it can happen really quick as well. Yeah, we've got a Nine of Pentacles. This gives me independence energy. This could be a lone person. Don't have to be. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels, is there anything else for Libra? Thank you. We love you. Chance. I feel like, yeah, taking this chance. I feel like there was a betrayal somewhere here with this Ten of Swords. You know, something had to end, you know, and I feel like this is taking that chance. I mean, this is also number 10. We've got a 10 and 10. Taking a chance here. You know, it doesn't hurt. Sometimes you will never know unless you first try. Yeah, the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like some planting seeds, you know, and building your own something up here. Something here. There's something that someone wants to do. Two of Wands, but it came out upside down. The Two of Wands is like, you know, making a decision, but this, it came out, the way that it came out up here, I feel like somebody, it's almost like they don't even believe in themselves. Yeah, we've got the Strength here, but the Five of Pentacles, so somebody's sitting in a Five of Pentacles energy, feeling like left out, feeling like they're not good enough, feeling like, you know, but really it's just yourself. It's almost like somebody in a war with themselves. Yeah, we've got the Queen of Wands here. This is an action taker. You know, this is someone who has got the abilities to be able to get stuff done. We've got the Spirit of Cups coming out. There's something emotional. Someone's got their ancestral protection around them. We've got meditation. I feel like this is going to come in meditation. This revolution. I feel like you're going to someone getting an epiphany. You know, and this is that chance, taking that chance. Yeah, strength again. I feel like this is someone who's very strong. Somebody who's got the guard up here. I feel like you've got the guard up, and I'm not surprised if you're in a Nine of Wands energy, you will have your guard up. Yeah, there's something carrying excess baggage around with you, carrying wounds. Yeah, the Seven of Swords. So something was done to someone here. This is like an enemy masquerading as a friend. You know, he could have been betrayed by a friend. I feel like there was a betrayal with the Seven of Swords and the Ten of Swords. There was a betrayal by the friend, and it was secret. It was hidden. You know, maybe you might have found out later. Yeah, but I just seen the Spirit of Cups again, ancestral. You know, protection. You might have got a download even. You probably even had a realization here, and you knew something. It's maybe they gave you clues. I've got orphaned here. This gives me that someone who's lost their parents, or you just, might be estranged from them. We've got to clean it up here. Like Spirit saying, yep, clean up your act. You're more than capable. I really feel like that somebody's hurt somebody here. And it felt, it could be that friend masquerading as an enemy. And it's put you in that, like, that Nine of Swords. Oh, yeah, it might be put you in a Nine of Swords energy, give you anxiety. Like, you're like, no, but you've got spirits like, yeah, you have to do this. The sun's here, the monarch's here, the revolution, the chance, the meditation, the death is a transformation. It's like a new endings is always a new beginning. We've got all that glitters here. Yeah. We know that saying, all that glitters is not gold. So it's like you probably found out that somebody was not all they said they were. This is what gives me that enemy masquerading as a friend again. All that glitters. This is number 16. A need to see beyond the superficial, the desire to don a mask or dress something up to disguise its true nature, trying to be something you're not, chasing after every sparkly new thing, being mercurial. The oracle's message, it's only human to want to adorn oneself in trinkets and paint a pretty picture of oneself. It's natural to want to acquire the trappings of status or to deny them as a statement of rebellion. But if it sparkles, is it better? Whether it's a fast car, a big house, a title or position, the stamp of authority or the sparkling of diamonds, these icons let you know something about a person, a place or a thing. Or do they? The truth is that people seek to acquire these things because of what they will do for them and how they symbolically will elevate them and make them more attractive. This card signals that it's time to see beyond the adornments and probe underneath the surface. Learn to recognize the masks people wear and the motives underlying them. Imagine that all the glitter is gone. What would you still desire, the object or person? Sometimes we try to become something we're not to impress others. We embellish a story a bit, adding some dramatic elements to make us more appealing. The real person becomes hidden behind the sparkle and shine. Then there are times when we don't see the true value of someone else because he or she may not have the glitz and glamour that seems so desirable. Now is the time to look past the surface, beyond the mask, to the essence of a person. Who that person is, not what he or she has or can give you, is important. See beyond the glitter and look for the inner glow. Use the eyes in your heart. Let go of artifice and let what is authentic shine. Sometimes an opportunity looks so good that it glitters like gold and you just can't resist it, especially when it appears others are doing so well and have hit the mother lode. During the American gold rush, everyone hurried west to find their fortune and then deserted entire towns after the mining depleted the gold veins in the earth. So too can you deplete yourself as you chase after the latest shiny thing that has caught your eye. There is a mercurial quality to your present circumstances. Pay no attention to those who chase after fool's gold. Resist the temptation to be jealous of others. What they have achieved may not be the true success you seek, so don't compare yourself to them. You see only the surface right now, only the sparkle. Be assured that you will experience your own shining moment if you stick to what you know. All that glitters may not be gold for you. This is a signal to walk away from what you're contemplating. There is a thin veneer of glitter and sparkle that masks something rotten underneath. Pursuing it will only bring about a difficult situation you will be sorry you got yourself into. Stay away. Isn't it wonderful how spirit protects you? Better things await. Yeah, and this gives me this with his 7 swords energy. Yeah. And it's like, this is like an undecided, not, this is something undecided. I feel like someone has been around someone here, a Libra, someone's been around a Libra. I feel like freedom is here. I feel like you could either be wanting to get away from someone, people, places, or things, yeah, because some people can get into the thing that you're going to feel better. Oh, if I get this, I'm going to feel better. If I get this material thing. Or this could be a person, yeah, because I've seen the 10 of Swords, and I've seen the 7 of Swords, and I'm seeing the 5 of Wands. This can be jealousy as well, It's almost like as if somebody's been flaunting something in front of someone to make them jealous, knowing that it will make them jealous. But underneath, this person is not all that. They're not all that glitters isn't gold. I feel like a lot of people who are showy on the outside are very shallow on the inside. I do. The most authentic people are not dressed in all this gold and jewelry and designer clothes. They're not. That is a persona. It's something that hiding the true self, And I feel like spirit is reaching out to someone to want them to know this about themselves. Rise above the dark days of life. Do not fight them, but have faith that the light will always return. And that is what Spirit was saying. There's brighter days ahead. You are experiencing a spiritual blossoming. So what you might have been through something with someone, yeah, someone that's, not all that they pretend to be. Oh, look, guess a wonderful surprise is coming. Something entirely new awaits you. Yeah, don't be sad about other people. What they've got. Really, don't. Because it doesn't make them who they are. It doesn't. You need to have substance, and that comes from who you are within yourself. And I feel like this meditation here will help you as well. Excuse me, this confirmation, there's been a betrayal. Spirit's like, take a chance here. Take this chance. You've been through something here with someone. Oh dear. The time as for romance has come. See it as an opportunity for a radiant life. We've got 22 here. Number 22, I'm sure this came out as well. It says your deepest desires constrain you. Let them go to clear your mind. The time for romance. And this is for them that, you might not even know you want it or, going to have it. Sometimes it can just happen. What do you see when you look at the card? Do you see purity and innocence? Do you hear the soft, almost imperceptible whisper of the wind or the gentle rustle of a dress as its hem glides over the ground? Can you smell the scent of the lush rose blossom? Do you hear the sweet bird song and see the golden light of the sun as it descends in the sky, at once saluting the day and bidding farewell to daylight? It has been far too long since you gave yourself to the romance of life. Your mind, your sensible side, is always fighting against it. Listen to your soul, which is letting you know that it is time to surrender. Become the queen of the roses, the king of the ivy, the colours of the rainbow. Clothe yourself in the light of the stars. To keep following the path of your soul, you must allow romance a firm place in your life. It will make you pause for a moment and show you the world through the eyes of a lover. Only then will you recognize its true colours and radiance. Only then will you be attractive to all that you want to attract. Then your innermost magic will unfold silently, like the scent of a rose that is both entrancing and healing. Make a conscious decision and act upon it. Day by day, you will see how your life becomes richer, more radiant, and easier. Your helpers for the next 21 days, your power animal is the hummingbird, your herbal essential oil immortel, healing crystal rose quartz, and your number, the master number 22. See, 22 came out yesterday as well, but I think that was Leo's reading. Give to the mind and it gives back. The mind, inspiration, moods, and cycles. It says miracles here, magic mushroom, fairy energy opening up. Yeah, sometimes you might have been closed off. This could have been a relationship, and it makes you paint everybody with the same brush. But I feel like Spirit's like, no, not everybody's the same. No, they're not. But maybe somebody might have come along who were all flashy and you thought that they, were the bee's knees, and they were not. They were the sting in the tail. It's something like that. Some of it was not good. I feel like it could have been a past relationship, but take it as it resonates. It doesn't have to be. Could have been a friend, could have been a family member, it could have been anyone. It says you have those dreams, and the mystic, and we've seen the mystic right at the beginning. There is a reason you have those dreams. This is High Priestess as well. Intuition, High Priestess, visionary. Right at the beginning, this is what we've seen, the High Priestess and the mystic. So I feel like this is someone who has got very high intuition here. And there's a reason why you have those dreams. So I feel like somebody's having dreams. It's either dreams in your sleep or daydreams when you're awake. Yeah, we've got the portal here, ancestors calling. This is number one. You have those dreams for a reason. Yeah, you might have deep down desires, that need to be manifest. Affirmation spell. I trust that I am a powerful visionary. You're a mystic. Stop doubting your insights, your visions and dreams. Your magic and intuition are on the rise. You are more powerful right now than you might think. Trust that there is a reason you have been given these things at this time. A hidden layer just beneath the surface will soon appear. Take special note of any visions, peculiar night dreams, new desires, new life goals, or seemingly random ideas you'd like to take action on. Have you had any recently? Ponder and pay attention. Perhaps there is one or more coming. You are a strong portal of connection. It's time to take a closer look within. And when you do, don't invalidate yourself. Believe. Take inspired action and heed the signs. There are omens pointing the way, patterns, signs, and repeating themes. Observe, allow, listen. Spirit says, go deeper and be bold in your endeavors. Trust the dreams and desires you are inspired by. There is a reason they are yours. You have magic within and are capable of divine insight. Trust in that, and your intuition will grow and deepen every time you do. Every relationship grows with trust and consistency. Your connection to your magic is no different. I keep hearing interference. Manifestation enhancer. Start writing things down, especially if you get random downloads from Spirit. Practice taking them more seriously. A consistent spiritual practice, such as meditating, got the meditation here, journaling, connecting with nature, or engaging in silence, is going to be extremely helpful at this time. Be open to receive and believe. Yeah, I feel like this is someone that's going through like some kind of a transformation here. I really do. Someone who's, I think it's like this once bitten, like twice shy kind of energy. Yeah, Spirit's like, give it a whirl. Give it a whirl. Yeah, what have you got to lose? Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels. Thank you. I didn't even finish. It says, what goes around comes around. What goes around comes around. So I feel like somebody has, and we've got make a wish here at the bottom. I feel like, yeah, don't worry about what people have done to you, if they have done anything, which I feel like they have with the Seven of Swords and the Ten of Swords, the scene. Yeah, don't worry. Round and round we go. Where we stop, nobody knows. When we go through a lot, it takes a lot to continue to do good and to be good. Whether you believe in karma or not, its practice is based on being a good person through spreading positivity and good deeds, both to ourselves and others. Today, spread some kindness. Smile at a stranger. Compliment a friend. Or even just hold the door for someone behind you. Always, always remember that what goes around comes around. I promise that when you do good, you feel good. Ever have someone compliment your shoes, your smile, or even your attitude? Didn't it just brighten up your day? You carry an extra bit of confidence in your step, a wider smile. This is a wonderful thing to send out like a boomerang into the world. It always seems to return exactly when you need it the most. So yeah, doesn't matter what anybody's done to you. Just think, I'm not going to seek vengeance, because vengeance belongs to the Most High. you know, I want to see what the whispers from the angels are. We've got 888, abundance. Blessings are here and more are on the way. Let yourself feel the abundant flow of prosperity that is all around you as you stand in your highest self. You attract all that you once were seeking. Giving is always the doorway to success. The more good I do in the world, the more abundant my life grows. I radiate an energy of loving kindness. Yeah, I feel like somebody's pulled the wool over somebody's eyes here and it's really affected them. They feel like the wounded warrior. It's like, oh no, I cannot believe that this happened to me. But everything happens for a reason. You're still intact. You have your ancestors looking out for you. There is kind of transformation here. This is an ending, new beginning. Take this chance. There's meditation here regarding what happened with this Seven of Swords. I feel like when you meditate, the answer's going to come to you. I really do. You're going to get the answer, your intuition, higher self. You've got the mystic, you've got the high priestess twice. Double confirmation. You trust your intuition, especially when at the moments when you are sat in silence and you do get these downloads. Write them down. Write them down. Go back to the heart of who you truly are. There you will find peace. Look at your life in its entirety. Acknowledge any old wounds and then release them. Use what they taught you as added strength. Keep moving forward with a renewed sense of confidence. Yeah, people don't realise, they look at that situation that they're in now instead of looking at everything that they've been through and realise how strong you actually are. I feel like somebody's very strong here. I've got 14 possibilities. Building strong foundations creates stability. And welcomes in possibilities. All possibilities exist and are amplified when gratitude is felt for the foundations that are in place. Affirmation: I am grateful for all that is and all that will be. I trust in the possibilities of what I desire or something greater. And we've got balance here, which is the whole meaning of Libra, is balance, 222. And what we just said about the number 22, look out for the number 22 here. We've got 22. Now is the time to take inventory of your feelings. Are there any feelings of imbalance or resistance? Divine whispers are here to remind you that the alignment that you seek also seeks you. Breathe, rest, and reset. Affirmation: what feels peaceful and calm easily finds me as I restore the balance within me. So I feel like somebody was knocked off balance. And this is, this is a sign to be back, come back to yourself. Realise how strong you are, everything that you've been through. This is a revolution here. It's Spirit's wanting you to take this chance. A revolution is the new beginning. When one door closes, don't you know that another one has already opened? Anything else, Heavenly Spirit? Thank you. If you pay close attention, you will notice all the doors that once... Spirit, honestly, if you pay close attention, you will notice all the doors that once closed are opening up, just in different form. Things may not appear exactly as you had envisioned. Yes, I just said it. We've got sometimes walking away is the only option, not because you want to make someone miss you or realise they took you for granted, but because you finally respect yourself enough to know you deserve better. Yeah, this could have been a relationship, you know. This could have been, you know, all that glitters is not gold. Somebody could have come in, be there, all flashy and all that, but deep down, inside, empty vessel. I mean, you know, this is what I'm picking up. All that glitters is not gold. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels, is there anything else for Libra? Thank you. Love you. Willpower, 1616. Things may feel out of sync and not within your control. The whisper of the divine is asking that you remember that you are being supported and that your will is your superpower. Determination is key right now. Affirmation. I call on my strength and willpower to take the lead. I accept and listen to the support of the divine within me. And here we've got, instead of pushing yourself so hard, stop, breathe and reevaluate. You are doing enough, even if it doesn't feel like it. Don't wear yourself out to the point of exhaustion. It's not worth it. Balance your time more wisely. And I'm going to leave that reading there for Libra, you know. Maybe this will or won't resonate, you know. But yeah, this is your reading. I'm going to love you and leave you. Take care. God bless. And I will see you soon.